Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of StarCraft, where I take you through the missions and how to get the achievement. Today's mission is Templar's Charge. And the achievements are Templar's Charge. Complete the mission. Friends in High Places. Destroy 120 enemies with carriers. Ultimate Answer. Collect 42 resource pickups on normal. This mission's actually pretty unique, just because you start off on a platform and your base pretty much can move around the map. And it's kind of weird like that because it's the only mission that does that so far, I have to say that, because it's Blizzard and they can reuse assets. But as you can see, they start off on this little platform right here and they have limited resources. And basically what it does is, as you mine the resources from this position, you basically run out of resources pretty fast. And then once you've done that, you have controls that you can move the lift up and down this kind of like monorail system. Now, in this mission, I would focus primarily on building your carriers. I wouldn't worry about building phoenixes or building void rays. Normally I would say build void rays, but I wouldn't worry about doing that, just because you're going to want to focus primarily on building carriers, mainly because you need 120 enemies for one of the achievements, and they need to be killed by your carriers. So the way you're going to do this is build up your army of carriers, and basically I'd say once you've got about like 5 or 10 of these guys, go ahead and start moving them out around the map, but always make sure you leave probably 2 to 4 at the base, because your base will be attacked periodically, and the bad thing about that is carriers are slow. And I'm not sure I'm emphasizing that enough. They are slow. Now, as far as the resource pickups go, you can either use zealots, or what I tend to do is I move my carriers around and clear out an area. Once the area is clear, I'll go ahead and grab a probe, and I'll send the probe to pick up all the resource pallets. And once again, I have forgotten to make my nexus target my minerals. I hate that. That's one thing I never think about because I play multiplayer a lot, and in multiplayer, like the co-op missions, basically the probes from the necklace automatically go to the minerals. Unless it's a new expansion, they automatically go to the minerals. So it's one of those things, like, I hate that because I never think about it when I'm playing campaign. So about 5-10 probes in, I'll realize, hey, my dudes are just kind of hanging out in front of the minerals and not doing anything. Now, there's a feat of strength to this one, and I believe it's only moved the platform once. So I'm not going for that because I'm not nearly that good. So I'm going to be moving my platform a couple dozen times because I have really bad direction sense, and you'll see me come back over a certain area 5 or 6 different times. And again, primarily focus on building your carriers. Don't worry about any other units. Just build carriers and probes. Those are the only units you need to build this mission. Also, make sure when you go to move your platform, there's a button up there for probe recall. When you hit that, it's going to call all your probes back onto the platform. This is essential because, as you'll see, I will hit the move forward button without all my probes. And sometimes I have locked 15 probes on a previous platform because I was not thinking. Also, because carriers take so long to build, I'd go ahead and move your chrono boost off of your nexus onto one of your starports. It doesn't boost it that much, but it can cut off, I'd say, about 20 to 30 seconds from one of these build times. So that's helping a little bit. Phoenix, go! That was kind of a lackluster Phoenix, go. And the only problem with Phoenix is I cannot control him. Yep, there I go. I didn't even check to see if they were on the platform. It's like do 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 do. Let's see how many I got. Oh wow, look at that! Suddenly I don't have any probes. Hey, this is why I do these missions, so I can tell you what not to do. And if you need any reason why to follow my advice, you can just watch what I do. It's like, you see what I did there? Don't do that. Now move up. And that's the other reason why I say just build carriers during this mission, is because you don't want a lot of ground troops getting stuck somewhere. You don't want your Phoenixes or your Void Rays taking all of the kills from your carriers, and you know, it's just better around to do it that way. Now if I was smart, I'd just send the zealots out here, but I'm not smart. Yeah, sometimes you can get the missile turrets confused, because sometimes they'll just sit there and target your fighters, rather than actually targeting your carrier themselves. So that's sometimes a good thing. Drop the Phoenix. Oh, nope, drop the laser. Phoenix just came up. And then hybrid. Still want a hybrid general. I think that would be awesome in co-op, just like kind of like the Tal'Darim broke away from Amon. I want to see a hybrid that broke away from Amon. It'll never happen, but I want to see it, you know? Here, shoot on Phoenix for a while. This is why I tell you to keep at least 2 to 4 carriers at the base, because for one, they're slow, and like this, they got caught out of position. Which means it's gonna take probably until these guys die for them to get back to the base. There we go. Also, you're going to have mineral resource pickups that you can pick up with your flyers. So, just be aware of that. So you can send them... You don't only have to send your probes after resource pickups. You're aiming for 42, but you don't have to just get 42. is what I'm trying to say. More hybrid. And a battleship. Battle cruiser. I remember the names. Well, at least I didn't call it a big shiny thing. You know that big shiny dude? Yeah, that guy. You mean an Archon? Yeah, that one. Hey, he's big shiny dude forever in my mind. And nobody will tell me different. Also, the cruisers from campaign are a lot better than the cruisers from multiplayer, because in multiplayer, you have to manually build each of the fighters that go in the cruisers. In campaign, they build automatically, so it's like, oh, well, this kind of sucks. Build me pylons. This mission is just kind of, it's a paintbrush mission, but in this kind of paintbrush mission, you're just using flyer units. So, you can make a few scouts, or phoenixes as scouts, and they can do quick reconnaissance to see if you need to bring in, say, like your big cruisers or something like that, or if you can just pick everything up with the little, you know, phoenix. Like right there, I could have picked everything up with the phoenix, and not have had to worry. See, it's like pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. No problem. But no, I gotta send the whole fleet over there. Go ahead and start clearing this place out. I will say, if you do use other units than the carriers, be good at macro. Which I am not. I'm alright at this game, but I am no good at macro. I can do it, it just looks jank as all hell. And there I go building zealots for some reason. Like I said, once you clear out a zone, you can pretty much use probes to collect all the resources you need. You don't need to use your zealots. I think I'm using the zealots to draw fire here, because that's all they're good for. It's like, here, draw some fire. Do something useful with your life. My life for ire. Your life for a zealot. Get in there. Alright, let's go left. And again, I didn't hit no button. So did I grab my probes? We'll see. The answer is no. Remember that when you're playing this mission, people. It can save a lot of time. Also, once you get up to a decent set, I'd say go ahead and build at least 1 to 2 more starports, just because you can, it's efficiency on your build times for your carriers. Because it's a lot easier to build 4 carriers off of 4 starports than it is to build 4 carriers off of 2 starports. Sorry, I am stuttering like a drunk person. Drunk person in love, that's what we're going with. And more zealots, just because. Why? Because I didn't learn my lesson the first time. Gathered up all the probes. Make sure everybody's there. Send everybody this way. Moving left. Yeah, I think the feat of strength for this mission is you can only move your platform forward. You can't move it left, right, or back. I don't think it's you can only move it once. I think it's you can just move it forward. Because if you could only move it once, you'd be kind of screwed. You're like, well, you live here now. I think the end of the mission is all the way forward. So, yeah. Even though I don't think you need to go all the way forward, because you could probably just use your carriers to go all the way up there, but technicalities, we're not getting into that. Make sure all my ground troops are gathered so I can move. Ha! We've landed. Probes, collect. Probes, build me things. Also, the cool part about this point in the mission, I have the auto refineries, which basically means they build. You know, they gather minerals at their own automatically without having to be manned by drones. So that's a cool part. Looks like I'm trying to destroy my own refinery there. I was like, which apparently I think I did. I think I targeted my refinery and it's like, oh, you want that destroyed? Okay, we got you, boss. Oh, did you know there's like battleships and stuff over here? We can take care of those for you, boss. It's like, well, I kind of wanted you to get rid of them first, but okay. We got you, boss. The shift function is your friend. Especially when kept picking up resource pellets and stuff like that. They supply blocked me again! I hate being supply blocked. Now why I put that on my platform and not behind the other platform, I don't know. Because that would make sense. We can't have any sense being made on my watch. Okay, good point. Alright, gather everybody up on the platform. Minerals. Stop building zealots. Well, I think the reason I'm building zealots is because I've got way too many minerals, so I'm just like, okay, I need to do something to get rid of all these minerals, so zealots it is! Wish you could destroy those, or take control of them or something. Those missiles are the size of my carriers. It's like, what are you shooting at? Are you trying to, like, take down Amon's full body? And if you are, is it working? destroy that nuclear silo. Even though they haven't used any nukes, I don't want them to. Nobody likes nuclear missiles. Except for when you're using them. Ha ha ha. You know, it's like, why haven't, like, half the planets been, like, rendered unpopulatable because, or inhabitable? Inhabitable? Uninhabitable? Yeah, let's go with uninhabitable. Because of the amount of nuclear bombing they do on those things. Especially for the Terrans, because that's, like, all they do. Terrans are just like, oh, let's just drop a nuke on it. Let's just drop it. I don't like that. Drop a nuke on it. It's like, how are you still able to live on your planet? Space? We just, like, blow it up until it can't be, like, sustained anymore, and then we leave. Oh, that sounds about right. That's depressing. Whew, excuse me. Watching carriers fight is riveting. Now imagine if you had to control each one of the fighters. Good God, no. It's like, okay, hold still. Hey, stop moving. No, stop. The nightmare of everybody playing a Zergling commander. Not a Zerg commander, a Zergling commander. And he can only make Zerglings. And you don't have the ability to F3 him. So it's like, I need to target my commander. Oh, which one of these massive bodies is it? Or which one of these multiple bodies is he? Is he that one? No. Is he that one? No. There he is! No, damn it! I clicked the wrong one. Oh, a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Phoenix! Blop. Let Phoenix do his thing over there. I am heavy metal. What? Heavy metal? How dare you be heavy metal? Staring at space. Sometimes it's just neat to look at the backgrounds of some of these maps. There's like some where it's like a complete Zerg infestation, but it's a complete normal, bustling, busy street in the background, and you're like, why do they not notice? Like, there's like Zergs and like massive Protoss ships coming in above them, and the guys in the cars down below just don't give a crap. They're just totally like, whatever, just don't stop my 5 o'clock hour rush hour traffic. 5 o'clock hour rush hour. Don't make me late for work. Dude, your work is gone. Still, they're gonna give me a point. Dude, they're gone. They're dead. Doesn't matter. I can't afford a point. Never understood the point system sometimes. It's just like, really? Well, we won't get into that. We're playing games. Deep work at work. Aha! Build me a pylon. More pylons. And then, everybody, back on the platform! No! Beam. They're with those guys. They're with those guys. Beam. Go that way. There it goes. Slowly but surely, the beam heads towards its newest victim. And then it comes in to do things. Although it is kind of cool to watch, like, the carriers fight, because it's like you kicked over an anthill. When the anthill's just kind of sitting there, nothing's happening. The second you kick it over, though, there's like a million little ants that comes out and like starts eating everything. Phoenix, go! And I love the fact that Phoenix is like the ultimate whirlwind warrior. Equipped completely with puppies, too. It's like, guys, get back on the platform. Alright, moving out. Yay! The anthill go. Alright, you guys go that way. And then I gotta make sure that they don't go over there and blow that thing up before I'm ready. Collect that. Go over there. Collect this. Anything else I can collect? Haha, more. Send the platform that way. Because it really doesn't matter because this platform is connected to the other platform. Why you guys gotta be messing with me? See? Wouldn't happen if you weren't messing with me. Well, that's probably how that Archon survived at 1 that one time. It's because when you're playing the campaign, I think it's Artanis has a ability from the Sphere of Adun that's basically if one of your troops would die, it gets a shield on it that makes it temporarily invulnerable for like 5 seconds. So I think that's what happened. Is it something dropped it to 1 and then tried to kill it. And it got that shield on it, and that shield was just enough to let it refurbish its own shields, and that's how it managed to live through all that. Which I think that's a conversation from another mission I was talking about, but hey. Watch. The lonely Thespian palette sits there in the dark, alone, forgotten, but not for lost. Here comes the zealots and a stalker. The stalker is coming up on the zealots. He wants it. He wants the Thespian. He needs it. You takes it. Oh, hi. Bye. What's up, guys? Look, some probes. And see the herd of majestic carriers traveling through the nexus of space as they go on their epic adventure to collect their resources. These probes are out on a mission. To do something. What they're doing, I haven't a clue. I think they're chasing the platform that keeps moving. Could you make up your mind? Stop moving around. Wait, where did he go? Just trying to make sure I get all these resource pickups. You don't want to run just shy, you know? And be like, son of a gun. I hate missions where you have to, like, find stuff and, like, it's little stuff, like, it's like, make sure you destroy every last one of the Protoss. Because I've had it where, like, a probe will be sitting off somewhere and I'm just like, where is that probe? Or in this one, it's like, you need to make sure you pick up, well, this one's not as bad. The Hyperion mission in Wings of Liberty, that was bad. Because it basically said, you need to pick up all of the mineral resources throughout the mission. And there were some that were hidden, and if you weren't paying attention, you missed them. And if you missed them, you had to do the whole mission over again to get the achievement. Oh my god. I wanted to, like, hurt something. Alright, now we can go up and finally finish this mission. Who's gonna finish this mission? Will it be the 3 zealots and the stalker? Or will it be the 8, 9, 10, 16 carriers? Let's find out today on StarCraft. Well, neither one of them has arrived yet, so we're just gonna have to wait. Oh, looks like the carriers are coming in. They're moving in flank position. Oh, looks like a ground force phoenix combined with a terrestrial beam is going to take care of this. Either that or it looks like the beam is trying to take out Phoenix. Oh, these battle cruisers don't know what they're in for because a beam's coming right on their heads. Boom. Well guys, thank you for watching. If y'all like what y'all saw, go ahead, give me a like, comment, and share down below. This has been Templar's Charge and how to get the achievements. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.